got 10 questions to ask you.
Okay.
What does the day-to-day responsibilities of your lifestyle look like?
Day-to-day responsibilities of our lifestyle. Well, there are a lot of things we have to do that we have to make sure get done. One of them is we charge our batteries pretty much. We got to make sure that the battery's always charged. And
you mean my CPAP battery?
CPAP battery. Well, not just your CPAP battery, but the house battery too. We always have to make sure that that's charged above a certain level. We can't let it go below a certain level, because if it goes below a certain level, then it won't perform as well in the future. It'll start losing some of its charge.
Do you have regular batteries?
We have 2 regular batteries. Yeah, they're not lithium.
lithium.
They're not lithium batteries. And we just got those recently, actually, not that long ago. And we got 2 of them. How many watts are the 2 batteries that we have? I need like 120 watts, I think.
So in actuality, you only have 50% of that.
Amp hours.
Right.
121 amp hours
121 amp
each,
hours
but
each.
you can use 121.
Okay. Yeah. So that's one thing. What else would you say?
We charge chargers for our phone every day. I have a battery for my CPAP. We charge that every day, and just basically RV stuff.
Yeah, whatever your
Just
day-to-day life.
in general, life in general.
I have to make videos, so that's that's what I do most of the time. And Sal does the cooking, and well, not cooking, well, some cooking. He does some cooking. He does all the dishes. He feeds the cats.
Let's see, what else? I gotta stop saying Sure.
It's kind of a habit.
Yeah. What else? I did it again. I think those are the main things that we do day to day. I think feeding the cats. Did you say that? Feeding the cats. Make sure that there's enough cat food for the next few days. Make sure we don't have to make cat food.
We make our own cat food.
We make our own cat food. Yeah. And just those are the basic things. Yeah, those are the main things. And go outside sometimes and check, make sure everything's okay on the RV, on the truck, the wheels look okay. Just give it a quick inspection.
Do you check that each time before you take off on the trip?
I used to not be as good with the wheels on the RV. I used to not check them. I just would inspect them. But now we have a compressor, and so pretty much every time we travel, I always check them. I have a gauge, a digital gauge, and I check all the tires. And if they fall below a certain point, if they're too low, I try to fill them up.
All right. What is your favorite part about RVing?
Favorite part?
What do you like most about it?
My favorite part is the freedom. It's just the freedom is just incredible. You can just move. Like right now, we know it's going to start getting cold in this area, and so we can just move and go somewhere else, and basically you don't have to worry about that sort of thing when you're a full-time RVer.
My favorite part is just going and seeing so many different places that I would have never had a chance to go, and we have our cats with us, so our whole family is with us all the time, and our house is with us wherever we go. So it's just really special. I just enjoy like the peace of like boondocking and things like that.
All right. What does a successful day look like to you?
A successful day. You want to take that one first?
I would say a successful day looks like when video editing goes quickly and we have time to make maybe a meal in the RV and no rain.
No rain. Perfect weather. I would say a perfect day for me. A perfect day would be where, like Sharon said, perfect weather. We don't have to worry about rain, and basically, if we get to spend some time together, where our cats are with us, we're all, in one room together, and Sharon and I get to do something together. And she said maybe cooking something, and just a nice free day where we can spend enjoying each other's company, that sort of thing.
What is your greatest strength that complements your lifestyle? Each of you.
Our greatest strength? I would say
I know they both are for both of us. Do you know yours?
I would say our faith. I would say my faith in God. I would say that's probably the thing that we both have that complements us. That's probably our greatest strength. If I didn't have that, I don't know if I'd be able to do this, to be honest with you.
And I think that my greatest strength that helps with this lifestyle is, well, I have two. One is like I'm good at navigating, so I can plan our routes and things like that. And also, I'm good at like planning out how we can conserve and get everything going. And I think his strength is that he's more steady. Like he's more, he's good with routine. So he gets the generator going, and he makes sure to put it away, and he makes sure to lock it up, or, you know, all that kind of routine kind of stuff. He's good with that.
Yeah.
What is your travel style?
Well, I would say our travel style involves making plans at the last minute, maybe. we don't plan everything like way ahead of time, like months in advance. We might maybe at the most plan it maybe a week in advance at the very most. But pretty much that's it. We might, and when we like a place, we'll probably stay 1 or 2 extra days. A lot of times we don't just pick up and leave right away. But I think that's our travel style. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, we just kind of get the end destination in mind where we're going to end up. And right now that's Arizona. And I wanted to go to New England first because my brother's in New England. And so we went to New England, and then we're like, okay, we'll go to Connecticut on the way. We'll go here. And then we had some people invite us to stay in Pennsylvania. We went there, and then we went to meet somebody in Columbus. And then it's like, oh, should we go towards St. Louis and go that way? No, it's going to be too cold. All right, let's get down further south. And you had mentioned coming here, so I had wanted to go to Winston, so we came here. And then now things have changed again. We were going to go to Georgia and stay there, and then go down to Florida, and that changed now. And now we're just going to kind of try to head out to Arizona quickly.
How do you handle stressful situations?
I would say we usually will talk it out. If there's something on my mind, I try to talk it out with Sharon, and I'll try to talk it out with Sharon, or I might just, a lot of times I'll pray about it, those kind of things. What do you think, Sharon?
I try to pray about it and just try to talk, like, if I'm upset, like, about things that are, oh my gosh, what happened, we'll talk about it, and then also pray, and I pray before every trip, before we go, and if we go out, I pray for everything to be protected and things like that. So I rely a lot on my faith to feel at ease, and I'm working on praising God for every challenge that comes up.
What do you feel is the most challenging part of your RV?
For me, moving too much.
Moving too much.
Having to move, like, usually when we have to go back to Buffalo, it's like we have a long distance to travel in a short time, or like now we have to go like 2,000 miles in a few weeks. So if we have to move too much or too fast, that's the most challenging part.
Yeah.
What is the single biggest challenge facing you with your lifestyle? With your lifestyle.
Lifestyle?
Single biggest challenge? I think my single biggest challenge is probably getting over my fears. I think it's prevented me from doing some things. I have never, up until recently, I have never unhitched our truck from our RV and brought the legs down all by myself. I just did this the other day. And that was because I had this fear. I just had this fear of doing it without Sharon. She'd been always there with me, and I did it by myself the other day. So that was probably the biggest fear. That was probably the biggest fear. I mean, the biggest challenge is overcoming your fears when you're out there of certain things. That's for me, at least.
I would say for us to try to earn an income,
Yeah.
trying to find a stable job that can keep money coming
Affluent.
in.
Yeah.
Do you like to travel by yourselves, or would you prefer to travel in a caravan?
That's a good
And a
question.
caravan can be just one other couple.
I would prefer both. I'd like to do both. There'd be times where I would like to travel with a caravan. That would be awesome, or with somebody else. Or sometimes we like traveling alone. I would probably, for me, it'd be 50-50. A little bit of both.
I would say most of the time traveling with others, and then sometimes traveling by ourselves.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to someone thinking of taking on the RVer lifestyle?
What would be what?
Your advice for
Oh.
someone thinking on taking on the RVer's lifestyle?
Advice. My advice would be for them would be to do the same thing we did. Do as much research as possible on the different kind of rigs that are out there. Decide what they would want, what would best fit their preferences, their lifestyle, and try not to get bogged down in fears and that sort of thing, and just go ahead and do it. That's what I would do. But be prepared. Like, do as much research as possible before you do it. That's what I would suggest.
I would say try to make sure that you have your finances stable so that you will be able to either earn money or have enough money when you go out there, and either have a source of income or have enough saved. And don't worry about buying new. You don't have to buy new. You can buy a used RV.
Right, exactly.